Morning! I hope you're doing really, really well. I am so excited to be able to share with you my progress after the crash in La Palma and what I'm doing to rehab my poor body after spending so long in hospital. I mean, it all felt very, very doom and gloom at the time, but here I am back in my house with my family, and the doctor has given me the go ahead to get back on the turbo trainer. When I heard this, I literally ran around the house screaming and singing with excitement. So stoked to be able to spin my legs after 3 weeks of inactivity. So what I'm going to do today is tell you a little bit more about how I'm recovering, what I'm doing to recover, what my progress might look like over the next couple of months, and just give you a bit of an update really, because you've all been so nice and so supportive that I want to keep sharing this journey with you. I've also had lots of messages from people who have been in similar situations or still are. So I'm hoping that by sharing what I consider to be a positive journey, although I have got a few issues that I'll tell you about in a minute, I'm hoping that I might be able to help other people to feel optimistic about their recovery after a crash or something. So, should we start with the bad bit? The bad bit is I really can't use my hands still. So I don't know what's going on with this. I went to the fracture clinic last Monday, and the doctor was really trying to rush me out of there. I only just managed to tell him as he was backing out of the room that I can't use two of my fingers. So far, I have spoken to my friend who's a hand specialist. I've seen the guy in the fracture clinic. I'm going to see a physio, and no one's quite sure what is going on with my hand, which is not too reassuring, but there's very mixed opinions on whether I will or won't get back the use of these fingers. I think the problem is no one really knows, because nerves are such a kind of minefield, and it's not clear whether I damaged my fingers and nerves during the crash, or if it was something to do with the surgery and my body trying to heal from that. I don't know. But the point is, I can't use it, and it's so annoying. Sam had to do my hair today, and yeah, I can't use a mouse. It's very difficult to edit. I still can't touch my face, and I can't grip things because I can't get this finger to do what I want. This finger, I can move it a bit, but this finger, it's maddening. The elbow injury, well, it still hurts quite a lot, and I still can't use it very much. But as I said, on the plus side, I can get on my turbo trainer, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to quickly talk you through the other things that I'm doing around my bike training to help give myself the best chance of recovery. I am taking probiotics because I was pumped so full of antibiotics when I was in hospital that it's just wiped out any bacteria, any good bacteria. There's no bacteria in me. It is all gone. So I'm taking probiotics. I'm also taking glucosamine sulfate with chondroitin, MSM and collagen. And I'm taking multi-action bone support, which has got vitamins D3 and K2, zinc and magnesium. So I'm rattling quite a lot because I think this is 4 pills. This is 3, or is it the other way around? I can never bloody remember. I am actually trying to use this hand and arm as much as I can, which is quite difficult. I do find it really annoying being reliant on other people. I'm just not used to it. I'm used to like solo bike packing and racing and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go to the turbo. Oh my God, the water's dripping everywhere. Oops. Oh, it's such a mess. Right, just strap on my weird device. It's massive actually, because I've got such a little pencil arm after not using my body for so long. I actually lost 3 kilos in the time that I was in hospital. I don't know how. I mean, I was eating, but I guess I just lost a hell of a lot of muscle. So yeah, little pencil arm is is swamped in this wrap. Anyway, what it is a red light therapy device. Now, I'm not 100% convinced by this, not least because it doesn't fit me properly. But I have heard that red light and infrared can help the body heal more quickly. I looked into a lot of studies in this. It was all a bit inconclusive. At the end of the day, I thought I'd take a punt on it because if it does work, then that would be very, very nice. This one has got a 60-day money back guarantee, I think. So if I don't like it, I will just send it back. But I thought, why not give it a go? So this will stay on for 15 minutes. And then I also try and have it for 15 minutes on my hand. If you know anything about these, good or bad, do let me know. Anyway, just getting on the bike is slightly risky. Let's get on with the training. Right, what am I doing? Here we go. Right, so if you've been following me a while, you might know that I've got a watt bike. I actually stopped using it for quite a long time because I decided that I preferred a direct drive trainer, which means you can train on the bike that you're going to be racing on. So I've got a Tax Neo 2T, is that what it's called? And I've also got an Elite Diretto. They're both over there, but obviously at the moment, because I can't actually ride a bike, I'm only just spinning my legs and keeping all the weight off my arm. I'm back on the watt bike because it's a lot more stable. It's got the TT bars, which is quite a comfortable position for me because I can hang the sore part of my elbow off the back of the pad. And it just means that it's a little bit less precarious and there's zero chance of me just holding onto the bike in the normal way, which is something I definitely shouldn't be doing yet. So I've been working with Train Sharp for quite a long time. They've been coaching me, and I had a big chat with John, the owner, who is my coach, and he put everything in perspective quite well for me when he said, essentially, all that's happened is you've had an end of season break, like many, many other people. I mean, I didn't want an end of season break. I wanted to go to Nepal and then I wanted to go to the Canaries for Grand Guanche. But nonetheless, this injury, I suppose, comes at a good time of year in terms of adequate recovery for my goals next year. So John has gone into my Training Peaks calendar and set me some workouts to get me back up to speed whilst I recover. And because of that, they're all quite short and quite easy, which obviously I find really frustrating because I just want to go hard, do really long rides and get straight back out on the bike as soon as possible. I'm really having to learn patience here. Even like at a weekend, I find it ever so odd that I have so much time on my hands and I don't really know what to do with it. But I am adapting and getting used to being a bit sort of slower and calmer, and it's probably good for my central nervous system. So today I'm doing 2 zone 2 intervals. Now zone 2 is a pretty easy pace. I would expect to do, you know, like a 4-hour ride at zone 2. But as it is, I'm doing 2 blocks of 20 minutes at zone 2 on Ruby. This is really just to get my body back into the swing of things, used to pedaling, and it ensures that I don't fatigue myself and slow down the healing process. Ow. I'm watching Boy Bands Forever on iPlayer. So good, recommend it. All done, semi-satisfied, I suppose, but I'll get back to riding bikes, don't you worry. Just wanted to tell you about Kendall Mountain Festival before I go. On Friday, I'm going to be speaking on the base camp stage, or in the base camp, something to do with the base camp. Anyway, it's going to be fellow Restrap ambassador Josh Reeds and I, and we're going to be talking about adventure filmmaking on the go, self-filming, that kind of thing, you know, how we do all our stuff, how we plan our adventures. We're going to be sharing equipment choices, how to get started with editing, and of course we'll be opening up questions to the floor. So if you want to know more about how to get started in YouTube or anything like that, then please come along. I think it's free, so yeah, check it out. That's this Friday at Kendall Mountain Festival. Hope to see some of you there. But that is it from me. I am going to go and try and wash. I'm still not allowed to get my arm wet, although it does seem to be healing up quite nicely, although it looks quite a weird shape, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's just going to stay like that. But that's it from me. I hope you're well, and I hope to see you online on Ruby soon. Click the link below if you want to get 30 days for free using my code. Bye.